Hello everyone, welcome to a new video of the indicator store. This is a very short video, just explaining how to use the divergence indicator. Let's see two examples. Let's say I want to calculate the divergence between the price and MACD. For example, let's use custom number 4, 5, 2, and the MACD has 3 lines. So I want to detect these high pivots and these high pivots on the price. We add the indicator. Divergence. We can check these numbers. By now the filter is disabled, and this is the maximum strength of the pivot to the left and to the right. We can make this bigger, no problem, but I suggest not to not increase the right side, because to the right then we have a delay. The bigger the number, the bigger the delay to confirm that this is a pivot. So with only 2 bars making a higher high, that means this is a pivot. Then on input series, we select the indicator, this one, the MACD with these parameters. MACD, and we must select the same parameters, 4, 5, 2, and then which of the lines I want to calculate the divergence, for example, the MACD. OK, and if I click on OK, not paying attention to the panel, I get all the results on a new panel, but I want this on the same panel than the MACD, like this. So what is it doing? It is showing dots on the pivots. So first, it finds pivots. These are the pivots. And then draw a line between the pivots. And if they are low pivots, we are looking for a higher low or a lower high. And then, if I have a lower high pivot and a higher high in price, then we have a divergence, and this is the signal. So for example, here we have a higher low, but the price is not making a lower high, so there is no signal. Instead, here I have a higher low and the price is making a lower low, so we have the divergence. The price is going lower, the indicator is drawing a higher low pivot. Very simple. Now let's say I want to add another divergence. For example, I don't know, another different MACD with the default parameters. And now we can see that the pivots are different. They are on different locations. So I do again the same process. Divergence. On input series, I select the indicator, MACD, and now I leave the default settings with the plot I want to use. I want to use the panel number 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now I have this. For example, here I have a higher low with lower high, same signal as above. Different indicator, for example, the stochastic. stochastics. Okay, and now I want to detect these pivots and detect when I have a not higher high. Let's see how it looks. Divergence, on input series, stochastics here, and the stochastics of the key line with the default parameters. Okay, okay, and overlapping the indicator. So let's take a look. This, for example, is a lower high, and the price is making a higher high. So we have divergence. On the other side, we have low pivot, and low pivot. All of them are one higher, a higher low, and the price is making from this pivot to this pivot, the price is going lower. And between this pivot and this pivot, the price is going lower. So all of them are divergence between the stochastic and the price. Okay, this is how you can use the divergence. And the question is, can you automate this? Yes, this is very simple. You go to new builder, assign a name, any name, assign the parameters that you want to optimize, but the most important, how I can detect there is a divergence. The divergence signal is this plot, because the indicator has plots. This indicator has entry long, entry short, the triangles, and then the pivots. I am not interested in the pivots, only on the entries. So let's say I want to automate the signals of this, the MACD with 4, 5, and 2. So add indicator, TIS Divergence. I want to detect when I have an up signal to enter long, and instead of on input series, instead of the price, I select the indicator. The indicator is a MACD. MACD 4, 5, and 2. And the plot I want to use is the MACD. Okay. So on the left side, I have this signal. And to detect that it exists, I can say that it is not equal to 0, or because there are no pivots on the 0. So not equal to miscellaneous numeric value 0. Okay. Or I can type greater than 0 if I want my low pivots on the upper side, or less than 0 if I want my low pivots on the negative zone, or even less than something. For example, less than 3. But just making not equal 0 is it exists. Okay. Now enter long. Duplicate. Now instead of enter long is enter short. And on the divergence we select the other plot. This is the same, but the plot I want to check is signal down. Okay. The MACD is the same as before. It's the same MACD, same parameters, and the plot is MACD. Now, this I am looking at these signals, and these signals should be greater than 0, greater than a threshold, or just not equal 0. So that's all. Now we can add a target in ticks, for example, 20 ticks, and a stop also in ticks, 20 ticks. Okay. Next, finish. I forgot to assign a name, so now the name of the strategy is my custom strategy. I guess this was last one. Let's see. Data series, text and marker. Okay, so we have a short, another short, a long, a short. Very simple. Okay, hope this video has been useful for you. If you have any question or comment, please post below. Thank you. Bye bye.